Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August 2017 overview reading. I'm not including the shuffling in this. I did already shuffle these, so I don't want to redo everything. I just messed up because in the last video, I had this huge pause and I flubbed up. So I'm just going to go ahead and, pick up where I left off. But I'll show you the monthly cards. And just so everyone knows, I do have a new class that I'm launching, and so I am taking on new students right now. I do have spots still available, so I'll talk about my class at the end. And then I also I'm doing single question readings. Those are now available. And then, sorry, I've done a lot of these, so I'm all jumbly. And then I also have, sessions available that you can book to work with me one-on-one. So I'll talk about all of that at the end, but I'm just gonna, for the sake of integrity, I don't want to reshuffle. Sorry that I'm not showing you guys that. I just really want to have integrity in the spread. So for today, I take a risk. This is about you really being in your element and doing the things that you know are right for you, and just really, when you're given an opportunity, kind of saying yes. Even if you don't know where it's going to take you, say yes to things. It's a good month for that. Then I also pulled the Paulina Cassidy meditation card. And this is about you really focusing on what you want. What do you want to cultivate? What do you want to bring in? Manifestation is always big. I mean, every month manifestation is big. During Mercury retrograde, manifestation is big. So it's a particularly good time for you to be meditating and really focusing and using your manifestation tools during meditation. I have been given requests to do workshops for that. So that's also something that I'm working on, because there's a lot of misconceptions with manifestation, but here it looks like the meditation, it talks about transporting you to a place of bliss at any desired time of day. And really what that means in my book is manifestation, because you want that to become your reality. It's not just about, living in a fantasy land in your mind. And then this is the Paulina Cassidy Angels of Abundance card that I pulled for you. This is cooperation instead of competition. And it's just kind of like owning what you have and, trusting that there's an abundance. So it's like, rather than being in competition with people who do similar work to you, just be willing to share and collaborate with others. It's partnership can be really helpful. I mean, if you constantly look at it like, oh, I need to fight this person for resources, then you could actually miss out on really great opportunities. Okay, so this is, where is your confidence this month? And this is that abundance. So it's just like you're really confident in your ability to manifest, provided that you are manifesting. Otherwise, the flip side of this is just be mindful of where you are, the words that you're speaking, where you're putting your energy. When you focus on lack, when you focus on your frustrations, those will magnify. So this month, it looks like you're actually really satisfied with how much you're able to call in. Okay, and then this is what's going to help your health. Your independent thinking is going to help you. So don't just listen to the first person who says, oh, do this workout. This workout is the right workout, or this diet is the right way to eat. It's all about you kind of coming into discovering what works for you and your body. And I, of course, I'm big on health. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm constantly focus on your health. What are you putting into your body? What works for you? You know, vegan diets aren't for everybody. Hate to say it, but they're not. I'm exhausted on a properly vegan diet. You know, it's not for everyone. So that's okay. Everyone's genetics and everyone's body is different. And the great piece about seeing this in your health is like you really want to own your own ideas about your body and really listen to what your body is communicating to you, rather than listening to other people about the right way to eat and, you know, the right types of exercise. So really form your own opinions about it. Okay, so this is what's satisfying you this month. It's like you've let go of a lot of this. I like seeing this card in this position because this looks past tense. This is like, okay, you've let that go. You've cleared all the muck out and you're actually moving forward in a better direction. Excuse me. Okay, so what's making you proud this month? Father of Wands. It looks like you've actually done a lot of work. Like you've really pushed forward really strongly, and you're like carving a path and making fast decisions and really making things happen in really big ways. So that it just looks like you're really proud of yourself. You're really confident in everything you've been able to do. And that's also helping with your health, is this sense of pride about look at everything that I'm able to accomplish and the decisions that I'm making. It's actually enabling you to have a healthier attitude about your own body and your own, you know, even if you have an illness of some sort. I work with people all the time who have terminal illnesses or forms of cancer or forms of mental illness. I work with people all the time. So even in those states, it is about independent thinking and doing what's right for your body, because it's never a one-size-fits-all treatment. Okay, what makes you laugh? So this is like, where can you have a sense of humor this month? What do you kind of need to take a lighthearted approach to? Oh, 10 of Cups. Okay, so this looks like just having a really good time, like just celebration, having fun, connecting with people. It's just, you have a lot of vibrance here. This is really, really healthy. So it looks like you're able to find the joy within yourself to share with others and within the relationships with the people that matter most to you. It's like you're able to have a lighter, healthier connection with them, and you can kind of keep the humor alive within those relationships. This is how can you be generous with others? Okay, so this is interesting because it's kind of like, sorry about the phone. So this is like, you really do have to move away from certain things in order to give to others. This is a really common theme for other signs as well. I've seen this a lot where people are like having to take more time for themselves in order to give to others. So that's going to be really important, is just figuring out, you know, where are you, how are you moving away from stuff that isn't filling your cup and allowing you to be the friend, the partner, the coworker, the mother, the whatever you are. You really have to let certain things go in order to fully be available and be generous with others. So keep that in mind, that if you're spreading yourself too thin or taking on too much, you might have to let go of quite a few things in order to be the healthy person that you want to give to others. Okay, and then this is what can you recognize in others in order to gain support this month. Oh my gosh, this is like, you're the third sign that's had a really similar read here. It's like you admire other people's ability to rest. You really admire, this has been a theme that keeps coming up, is like you recognize, oh, This person really takes time for themselves. I admire that. I like that about, you know, person X. So keep that in mind, that you actually have a lot of good role models this month for modeling healthy behaviors in terms of self-care. Okay, and I'm going to clarify what's satisfying you this month. Okay, so it's like you have decisions, but it looks like, again, this is in the past. It's like there's a lot of decisions that you have made already, and that you are, you're just kind of, you know, moving beyond. It's like, okay, I've been making the right decisions for myself and not looking back and dwelling on the past. So it looks good. It just looks like you're moving forward, and that's really satisfying. I'm also going to clarify, how can you be generous with others? Three of Wands. Okay, so this looks like also, as you're leaving things behind, you're kind of waiting, you're waiting for the opportunities to come in that are healthy. So there is a certain level of waiting and patience that is involved once you leave behind the stuff that is just weighing you down. And that's going to look different for everybody, right? It might be relationships, it might be habits, it might be, you know, there's plenty of stuff it could be. Anyway, I'm not going to get too bogged down in the details of that. So then I'm going to go ahead and clarify where your confidence is. I kind of want to clarify that 10 of coins just to see what's going on there. And I'm shuffling behind the camera. 3 of coins. Oh, yeah, so this is like the hard work piece. You're like, oh man, I'm really able to make things happen and do all of this work and get all this stuff done and just really be a driving force. That's also what's making you proud, is coming from this place of confidence in your work in the world. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the timeline. So first quarter, second, third, and fourth quarter. So let's look at your growth period for quarter 1. 9 of Pentacles, beautiful independence, abundance, clarity within yourself about what you want to manifest, what you want to cultivate. And the advice for you is to keep up the fiery approach. You know, don't let anyone or anything bog you down. Just go for it. Continue with your independent thinking because it's going to be really rewarding for you. And in your romantic partnerships, whether you're coupled or not, we have the 6 of Wands. So a lot of like what's going to help your partnership or manifesting a partner is by letting go of the things that don't serve you. That's really necessary in order for you to show up and be the partner that you want to be. It's a reiterated message of what we have here. Okay, so that's especially true for partnerships. Okay, your growth period for the second quarter. 3 of Swords. Okay, so there is some grief coming up. I don't mean grief as in somebody died. That could be the case, but it's not exclusive to that. This is about, the loss of a job, the loss of an opportunity, the loss of a business, the loss of a partner, it could be plenty of things that you lose. Even like if you lose some money or something, it could be anything like that. And so the grief kind of comes up to the surface and you're forced to process that. And so the growth period is around persevering through the 3 of Swords into a healthier mindset. And, once you purge that and heal from that, you're put in a state of neutrality and able to cultivate more and have hope again. So the advice card while dealing with that, allow yourself to grieve. This is a common combo that I see, is the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. It's just kind of like, call on your support people, allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to be taken care of by yourself and the people that are your support system. And in your romantic partnerships for the second quarter, 3 of Wands. Okay, this is interesting. it could be perhaps that you really are wanting your partner to show up for you during this time, or that you're waiting for the right partner to show up, because the Three of Wands, again, we have it here. So these messages are really intertwined. The partnership is, it is closely tied to your generosity of spirit and your ability to give back to yourself and do the right things for yourself. That's really important for your, like the romantic partnerships that you're in, and if you're trying to attract the right person. Okay, third quarter. Zeus. So this is like, you're really owning it. So this is the contrast, right? Pain and then strength. So that's an interesting message. The advice card, King of Pentacles. Yep. So it's kind of like this is almost a double King of Emperor to me. Or King of Emperor. Are you serious? This is like two Emperor cards. That's just the feeling of the King of Pentacles. So it's like, just own it, you're going to be able to persevere through this, whatever pain is coming up. And this could be old trauma too, it doesn't necessarily have to be a new event, but just like, keep your chin up. You have lots of support. You're really grounded at this time, so it looks good. Okay. And then your romantic relationships. Ace of Wands. Ooh, we have a phallic card coming through. So, that looks just like you're having a good time. So it's really lighthearted and playful. And it does look like you have more energy to give to your partner and to that whole process. So that looks really good for you. Lots of fun, and just kind of mastery over your own decision making and processes. And wrapping up the month, Knight of Pentacles. So this looks like, towards the end of August, you're really going to be preparing for something new. Yeah, that's because this is also like, what's standing out about this card is the color. So a lot of it has to do with the past lessons and then the recent past, everything that you've just experienced, and you kind of having to condense all of that and say, okay, you're figuring out your next steps. So the advice, generosity. So this is, again, about the give and take. Generosity is coming up again. What can you give? How are you receiving people and things and opportunities? Really looking at the kind of evaluating what you want to call in, and then how you give in your relationships. This in this deck, it looks very, very similar to the Six of Coins, except it's not necessarily monetarily giving and taking. It's just kind of, you're still doing the evaluation, and so keep that in mind. And your romantic relationships, King of Swords. Okay, so you have, so this is kind of split. This is going to be some of you coming into this King of Swords, because we have like Queen of Rods, a little hiccup right here, and then we have the Emperor, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and King of Swords. So it's just kind of like you have a lot of power coming through. So this guy could be you stepping into this role and just continuing that trend, or this could be your partner showing up as like the independent thinker, the innovator, the collaborator that you really strive for. So that is the timeline, and then we'll do a 3-card pick, and then I can talk to you about the class and everything if you're interested in that. Okay. Go ahead and pick a card that's calling to you, or if you have a specific question, you're welcome to ask it now. Or you can ask a question for all three, either one. Card number 1, The Magician. Okay. So again, manifestation is super important for you, whether it be manifesting partnership, manifesting friendship, manifesting money, manifesting a new home. That is like the soul of your spread this month is manifestation. Okay? Card number 2. What is this? The Chariot? Okay. So this, man, you have a lot of court cards now. So this is really important for like you taking action. That's the big key thing this month is you have all of the ideas and innovation as usual for Aquarians. Now you have to take the action piece, and that's really going to be the focal point for your month. Or for whatever question you asked. It's really about you taking action, you taking a hold of the reins, and you charging forward. Card number 3, Knave of Wands. Okay, so this could be a partner or a friend coming through to like really provide you with some fiery energy and motivation to get things done. And this looks like a supporter, whether it be a romantic relationship or, you know, any type of friend. It's just someone who really lights your fire and is able to support you. Or if you ask like a business question, this is like someone coming in to support you in your business in some way, shape, or form. Okay, that's all I have for this spread. So the other stuff I wanted to mention, if you are interested in a single question reading, they're $10. You just email me your full name and question to Sydney@onyxhealing.com. I will send your invoice, and then I get your reading to you within like 12 hours. That, you know, usually I'm much faster than that, but if you pay while I'm asleep, then I have to give myself a grace period to finish sleeping. So, that is how that works if you just have something quick to ask. And then if you want to work with me one-on-one, you're welcome to book a session. If you are interested in the class, I am teaching people how to harness their own intuition, and really it's about me giving you guys intuitive skills and tools so that you're able to, you know, use your intuition in a healthy way. Like, that's the best way to describe it. You know, I'm all about ethics and safety when it comes to doing readings, and so a lot of the people taking the class are empathic, but it's just about intuitive development. So I am launching that. We start on July 30th. Shoot me an email if you're interested. And it will be offered again. I don't want you to think that it's like the only time you're going to be able to take it. Just shoot me an email if you're interested. Okay, and then if you're interested in getting your free solar year reading, and I want to be really, really clear, it comes out during your birthday month, whenever that is. It's not an immediate when you sign up for my newsletter, you get it. There was some confusion with that, so I just want to be really clear. You're welcome to sign up for my newsletter, and I let you know about giveaways and all of that other good stuff. So I hope you have an awesome month. I will see you next time. Bye.